Und damit herzlich willkommen zurück bei Sam und Max retten die Welt. Da gucken wir mal, dass wir in das komische weiße Haus hier kommen, ne?
Hey, this phone only takes Susan B. Anthony dollars.
It must be one of those stupid 555 phones.
Yes, actually. 555-1984.
Okay. Weil wir müssen da anrufen.
Where are we going, Sam?
Ins Büro.
Back to the office.
Wir müssen ein wenig tricksen. Ich hoffe, euch allen geht es gut. Lalalala. Dann lasst uns doch mal gucken. Ab ins Büro. Bam, bam, bam. Da müssen wir nämlich ein wenig tricksen. Guck mal. Dann rufen wir hier an.
Who are you calling, Sam?
The White House.
White House, Agent Superball speaking.
Hello, please hold.
Roger that.
Our phone bill is sure going to be expensive this month.
It's okay, Max. I've been paying them out of your retirement fund.
Hello? Is anyone there?
Und jetzt können wir nämlich zurückfahren und jetzt ist der Security-Fuzzi nämlich auch nicht mehr da. Zumindest er ist noch da, aber er ist am Telefon.
Where are we going, Sam?
We're off to the White House.
Oh,
Und da
boy.
wäre ich nicht drauf gekommen. Ganz ehrlich, da wäre ich nicht drauf gekommen.
Hello? Is anyone there? Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello, hello. Siehste, so einfach
Now,
ist
a lot
das.
of these same folks will say that we're wrong for introducing this federal pudding
Ich
embargo.
hatte...
They envy our freedom. I ask you, what have they got to hide? Unless they're secretly sitting on
Ach du Scheiße.
stockpiles of pudding, and oh yes, we will find them. They've got nothing to be afraid of. So in conclusion, America, get your back up off the wall. Dance, come on, marzipan, and good night.
It's worse than we thought, Max. He's crazier than a caffeine-addled dingo in an Adelaide maternity ward.
I think he makes a lot of good points. Those puddings are trying to steal our jobs. And I especially like how he does that spinny thing with his eyes.
By the whiskey-soaked
Ja.
beard of Ulysses S. Grant. That's it. The president's not crazy. He's been hypnotized. We've got to snap him out of it, Max, and pronto.
How do we do that again?
We hit him over the head, like we do with all hypnotized people.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no.
Okay. Was steht da? Ich hatte keinen Sex mit dieser Frau. Okay. Freiheitsglocke-Lampe. Magazin. Was haben wir da? Adlerstatue. Auszeichnungen, Auszeichnungen. Globus. Auszeichnung. Ausgang. Kalender. Kissen. Bild. Das ist Washington.
Hands off, boy. That's my presidential calendar.
Okay.
U.S. Senate Talent Show,
Tja.
second place.
My
Zweiter Platz.
finest hour.
Mein größter Erfolg. Aber jetzt im Moment ist er nicht hypnotisiert, ne?
I'm not sure who this is, but he must be important.
Also ich würde ja sagen, das ist Washington, ne? Von der Frisur her würde ich sagen, das ist Washington. Top-Pflanze.
Is that a potted plant or the Vice President of the United States?
It is hard to tell the difference.
Tür zum Lagerraum. Unabhängigkeitserklärung. Boxhandschuhe.
This is either an early draft of the Declaration of Independence or a crude map of Lithuania.
Dann haben wir die Boxhandschuhe
Roosevelt's
noch.
boxing gloves, encased in lucite.
TR or FDR?
ER, I think.
Ach, guck mal, der hat hier auch so ein Buch. Ohne Randloch. Alter Jimmy.
Looks
Weil.
like there are rats in the Oval Office.
Sam, you've finally done it. A straight line so easy, even I won't touch it.
Jimmy.
This urn says Fluffy on it.
Wasn't that Warren G. Harding's
Fluffy.
nickname?
Okay. Washington Nussknacker. Dann haben wir hier noch ein Gemälde.
Is that a Rothko?
No, Sam, it's a painting. Sheesh.
Was macht der?
Hi, I'm George Washington. Anyone need their nuts cracked?
Please don't make fun of George Washington.
Ah, geil. Ah, schön.
No one enters the war room.
Okay.
That's it. You two are coming with me.
Ow, 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 ow.
Oh.
And stay out. Now I have to get back to the president. He's not supposed to be alone.
Excuse me.
Hello?
Oh, welcome, Governor Whizzer. The president has been waiting for you.
Is anyone there?
Governor Whizzer?
Hey, who better to run a state than a washed-up, urination-loving former child star?
No one.
Hello? This is the White House.
Also ich habe mir das irgendwie jetzt anders vorgestellt, ne? Dass wir so schnell wieder rausfliegen.
No, sir. I said soda abuse. It's a very important issue.
Was that? No comprende, son.
But I'm speaking English.
Ah, are you two fellas the interpreters? It's about time. Darndest thing, we just had a couple imposters in here. Dead ringers for you two.
Were they walking around examining everything and engaging everyone in pointless conversations?
Those are the ones.
Those accursed clones. When will their devilish mimicry end?
Help me out with this here potentate, would you? Can't understand a dang word.
But that doesn't make sense. I don't even have an accent.
Uno momento, por favor. Impatient little guy, ain't he?
Okay. Aber was macht Strulli hier?
What's new, Whizzer?
That's Governor Whizzer, thank you very much.
Governor?
Are you the governor of?
The 51st and greatest state, West Dakota. Don't you guys read the papers?
Just the funnies.
You mean the obituaries, Max.
Potato, potato.
We're a young state, but with our own rich traditions that make us a distinct tourist destination, apart from the North and South.
Mhm. Hä, wie bist du in der Politik gelandet? Was machst du hier? Wir sind bereit fürs Übersetzen.
How did you get into politics?
Das
I
interessiert mich
won
doch.
the election. It was a very close race, but I totally won the popular vote.
Was it a runoff election? You see what I did there? Runoff? 'Cause he's Whizzer?
You're still the master of 4th grade gutter humor, Max. What were
Ja.
your qualifications for office?
I'm a television celebrity.
Now there's a platform I can get behind.
We're ready to interpret for you.
Don't tell me. The president needs the interpreter.
What did he say, Sam?
I'm speaking English. I don't even have an accent.
Can't understand a word.
Was machst du
Brings you
hier?
to the Oval Office.
I'm trying to build up nationwide support for the MRSAPP.
Who's Mr. Sap? And why didn't you want me to know you were talking about him? I can spell, you know.
It's the Mount Rushmore Soda Abuse Prevention Program. It's totally changed my life. I've been carbonation-free for over 4 weeks now.
Mhm.
Tell us about the MRSAPP. Be brief.
I started the Mount Rushmore Soda Abuse Prevention Program after I became governor to help people get flat like me. But if we can't get federal funding, people all over the Dakotas are going to get right back on the pop.
I don't work 8 hours a day, 6 days a week just to throw my money away for some washed-up soda junkies with no sense of self-control.
You don't have any money, Max.
Oh, right. Never mind. Good luck with that, Wiz.
Du trinkst überhaupt keine Limo mehr. Ja.
So you've really kicked the soda habit, huh?
And how? Back when I was on the pop, I was in a real downward spiral. That endless cycle of always looking for my next fizz, then having to take time out for number one. Then I saw that documentary about Peanut Franklin, and it convinced me I didn't want to be just another self-destructive former child star.
Peanut Franklin, the lovable star of mixed nuts who was found in a seedy Hollywood motel room dead of anaphylactic shock?
What you mean you ain't got no jelly?
Still too soon, Max.
Okay.
See you
Das
around,
haben wir das auch schon mal geklärt. So, lass uns mal weiter gucken hier. Schneekugel?
This snow globe has a little Apollo 13 inside.
What happens when you shake it?
I'm afraid to find out.
Adlerstatue?
Take a look at that.
I love this country.
Dann haben wir da noch die
It's a
Auszeichnungen.
bunch of merit badges from the Weasel Scouts.
I got one of those once, but they took it away when they found out what I used for bait.
Dann ist hier noch ein Magazin.
House of Representatives and Gardens.
Die Lampe.
The Liberty Bell is a light for this room, just as America is a light for...
Yuck! Metaphor is such an ugly quality in furniture.
Hands off the cameras.
Okay.
It's a stack of pithy campaign slogans.
Oh, don't fool with those. Wouldn't want to be caught on national TV with my drawers down. Again.
Dann haben wir da noch einen Affen. In der komische Lager kommen wir nicht. Shuckles.
Good day, Mr. President.
We come in peace, as far as you know.
Oh, finally. The interpreters. Where have you been?
We're ready to interpret for you.
Ja, dann gucken
All
wir mal.
right. Let's get this party started.
Mr. President, my fellow Americans, I come to warn you about a serious epidemic facing our country. The scourge of soda abuse. Many former popheads like myself found ourselves in the endless cycle of addiction and elimination until we believed there was no hope.
I don't know what you're saying, son, but you're selling it, boy. Good job.
I ask you, how long can this epidemic continue?
What was that?
He said, how long can this epidemic continue?
Epidemic? What's this about an epidemic?
The epidemic of soda abuse, sir. By 2010,
Soda.
4 out of 5 children will be addicted to soda, and the impact on our nation's plumbing system will be disastrous.
What was that?
Die Epidemie der antriebslosen, missmutigen Teenager. Das Baseballfieber, es hat die ganze Land gegriffen. Irgendwas über Limosucht war nicht weiter. Komm,
The
ja.
epidemic of surly, listless teens.
That is a problem. I blame them video games.
What does that have to do with anything?
I think he's confused. Let's start again from the top.
Once again, Mr. President, the impact of soda abuse on our nation's health
Schon
cannot
wieder?
be overstated. I ask again, how long can this epidemic continue?
Great job, great job. What do you say?
He said, what's a guy got to do to get a drink around here?
Aha, I know what you need. An ice-cold orange sugar fizz. I swear by him.
No, that's not what I want at all. I must resist, but I am thirsty, and just one couldn't hurt.
Frosty cold and so delicious.
All the progress I've made. They were about to give me my 5-week pin.
I almost feel bad about this.
I don't have a conscience, Sam. What's your excuse?
Na Mensch. Strulli.
Oh, blessed angels of carbonation, fill me with your syrupy nectar.
Ew!
Yeah, now I'm not so much guilty as repulsed.
Keep it coming. More. I need more. I need a bathroom. Which way is the bathroom?
Wo geht's zum Klo? Wo ist Lincolns Schlafzimmer? Ja,
Which
komm,
way is Lincoln's
komm.
bedroom?
Ah, you do not want to go there, son. Place smells like a mausoleum in winter. But if you really want to see it, it's down the hall to your right.
Sam, did you just make an innocent person defile one of the most famous rooms in U.S. history?
Apparently I did.
Where was I? Oh, right. Soda abuse. How long can this epidemic continue?
Come again?
He said,
Stirb kapitalistischer
"Prepare to
Unterdrücker.
die, capitalist oppressor."
Are you trying to pick a fight with me, son?
No, I'm just trying to educate you on a very important issue.
What did he say?
Männer, macht den Dragoner bereit. Der Sieg ist nah. Wir werden eure Städte in Schutt und Asche legen. Weißt du nicht, dass ich dich schon immer lieb... komm, wir werden die
Waste to
Städte
your
in
cities
Asche
and dance upon the
legen.
bones of your children.
I think I've heard just about enough.
Soda abuse is a difficult topic, sir. But if you'll just hear me out...
Beg for your life and I will kill you last.
Wait a second. I heard that. That's not what I said at all.
What was that?
It loses something in the translation. Let's start over from the top.
Where was I? Oh, right. Soda abuse. How long can this
Ich glaube...
epidemic continue?
Come again?
He said,
Ich bereite ihrer Schreckenherrschaft ein Ende. Ich hätte gern noch eine Limo.
"I need another soda."
No problem. I've got plenty of soda.
Yes, more. Oh yeah, that's the
Und ich
stuff.
gehe mal davon aus, dass er jetzt wieder auf Toilette
I've
muss.
already forgotten
Ja.
where the bathroom is. Which way is the bathroom?
Which way is the war room?
It's that door right over there. But I don't...
Oh, thank you.
Where do you think you're going?
I've got to get in there. Bad.
We've got a priority red number 2 here in the Oval Office.
No, it's just number 1.
Escorting the suspect to holding cell for interrogation. Come with me, sir.
But it'll only take a
Ah,
second.
guck mal, hier ist der Rau.
That was
Ah.
fun.
Okay, now I didn't catch all that. What did he say?
So, jetzt kommen wir nämlich da. Den mit dem Boxhandschuh eine
Now
runterbraten.
it's time for some checks and balances, Freelance Police style. Max, will you do the honors?
Gladly.
Look it, fellas. My fingertips look like little tadpoles.
They just don't
Oh.
make these guys like they used
Oops.
That's no guy, Max. It's a damned ugly puppet.
to. Ah, the drawstring in his back should have been our first clue.
Our first clue should have been the swirly eyes. But silly me, I thought hypnotizee, not hypnotizer.
What?
Yes, an ingenious device being used to hypnotize the TV-watching public. But who was controlling him?
Gonna take days to get that smell out of the interrogation room. What? What have you done?
He was like that when we got here.
Sam did it.
So these two numbskulls managed to off the president.
It was a deep tissue massage gone horribly
Right.
wrong. Ninjas.
Sam did it.
Still, ratings from the last State of the Union address were even lower than reruns of Midtown Cowboys. I didn't expect to have to replace the president so soon, but now that these idiots have forced my hand,
We're standing right here.
We can hear everything you're saying.
it's time for a leader the people will have to listen to. Agents Jackson, Burr, and DeGambe, we are moving the timeline forward. Commence phase 2 of the operation. I'll prepare the new candidate.
Es lebt! Es lebt!
Not quite the reaction I would have expected from a Secret
Nicht-
Service agent discovering 2 people over the decapitated body of the president.
What do you think this fake body is made of? Can I keep it?
No time for that now, Max. We've got to stop the... Wait, what's that noise?
Abram!
Blessed scuba diving Buddha on a banana boat with cocktail onions and a map to the stars' homes.
Yeah.
They've reanimated America's most beloved president.
I always thought Taft was shorter.
Not Taft, you deficient.
My fellow Americans, I am Abraham Lincoln. As you know by now, your president was recently murdered by 2 mysterious interpreters. But turn not to fear and despair. I have returned to guide us through this troubled time. A vote for me is a vote for Abraham Lincoln.
I'll get it.
What's that? Uh-huh. Lincoln Memorial. Right. Hydraulic motors and robotic implants. Yes. Okay. I see. We're on it.
Wrong number?
That was the commissioner, Max. If this new Mecha Lincoln wins the emergency election, the nefarious forces controlling him will have unchecked power to destroy the entire free world.
I hate when they do that.
That's why one of us is going to have to run against him.
You got to answer the phone.
Okay, fair's fair. Max, we're going to make you the next president of the United States.
Yes.
Der angeklebte Stern. So, also Abraham lebt, ne? Sehr schön.
Mr. Lincoln, as a candidate for office, my pal Max would like to engage in a thoughtful discussion of the key issues.
Followed by a round of spiteful mudslinging.
I see. Well, this is a bit irregular. As you're well aware, I'm the most beloved president in history. So I just assumed I'd be running unopposed.
Oh, no, you didn't. You ain't all that.
I freed the slave.
I was star of a popular television sitcom.
I'm on the penny.
I was on TV.
Now, gentlemen, we can resolve this like adults through moderate reasoned debate.
Very well, then. In the spirit of democracy, I say, bring it.
And it's a beautiful day on the White House lawn as we bring you the first in a series of debates for this emergency election for U.S. President. In the Republican corner, we have the giant animated statue of Abraham Lincoln. And representing the Random Violence and Destruction Party, there is the hyperkinetic, rabbit-like creature known as Max.
Oh, da wird
Acting as
jetzt...
completely impartial moderator for the debates will be Sam. The candidates are ready, so let's listen in.
Das wird eine sehr, sehr komische Wahlrede jetzt oder Wahldebatte. Das ist jetzt... Reden wir über die Sachthemen. Das Land verlangt nach einer starken Stellung der... Es ist Zeit für Ihre vorbereitete Rede. Machen wir
Mr.
erstmal
Lincoln,
den...
the networks are looking for a soundbite. Would you care to share a few words with us?
Thank you. This is a date that will be remembered for centuries to come. Today is the day we return America to greatness. I stand here at the steps of the White House, not above the people, but with the people. Only one man can lead the nation through this troubled time. I, Abraham Lincoln, am that man. The time to act is now. Thank you.
I said basically the same thing.
Okay, hier können wir ja wechseln auf Max. Meine amerikanische Mitbürger, das Eis mit einem kleinen Witz brechen. Ich bin der einzige wahre Kandidat.
Greetings, miserable proles.
Ich bin gekommen, um das Land zu retten. Das Eis mit meinem...
People of Earth, your day of reckoning is at hand.
Okay. Okay. Haben wir einen Kloß im Hals?
This election reminds me of a droll story. It seems Chester A. Arthur and the Pope were kayaking down the Amazon one day. Suddenly, a tiny kangaroo fish swims up the Pope's and lodges itself in his. Arthur grabs the Pope's pliers and swelled up like a melon. And the Pope says, "Thanks. Last time that happened, McKinley wanted to." No, wait. I think I told it wrong. I'm a uniter, not a divider. I foresee an America under one rule, an iron-fisted rule. One rabbit, one law. Let your neighbors know that dissent will not be tolerated. All hail Max.
Das Land verlangt nach einer starken Stellung
Mr.
der...
Lincoln, perhaps you'd like to speak about the importance of family values.
Of course. A strong family unit is the rock upon which our society is built. It's easy today, in this age of your blinged-out horseless carriages and racy daguerreotype magazines to believe that honesty and fidelity are outdated concepts. But I stand proud. I have been completely faithful to my lovely wife, Mary Todd, for over 70 years. I've never even looked at another woman.
Reden wir über die Sachthemen. Hatten wir ja schon. Sind Sie sicher, was die Stellenwert... Sind Sie sich sicher, was der Stellenwert der Familie...
Mr. Lincoln, could you elaborate on your stand on family values?
Without a strong, honest, and faithful family, we are all nothing. I myself have been faithful to my wife for over 150 years.
Die vorbereitete Rede hatten wir ja schon, ne?
I have a dream, America. It starts out where I'm in an all-nude production of Death of a Salesman on Ice, but I haven't studied and I can't remember my lines. Suddenly, it begins to rain marshmallows, but that's okay because trees are made of graham crackers and chocolate bars are the official currency. I believe that by working together, we can make that dream a reality. That is all. Stay frosty, America.
Okay, also ich glaube, die Wahl haben wir. Da sind Karten. Servicebeamter, Kamera.
It's the severed head of the president.
I yearn to hold it aloft and turn giant sea atrocities to stone.
You're thinking of Medusa's head.
Oh yeah, I always get those two heads confused.
Okay. Dann würde ich sagen, was haben wir denn da? War ein Flyer. Lass uns noch die
It's
Flyer.
Lincoln's campaign flyer. I want you. Honest, dedicated, over a century of experience. Abraham Lincoln is your man.
Den haben wir auch. Sonst ist hier nichts mehr, ne? Da kommen wir rein. Ja. Ja gut, da können wir drin nochmal im Waffenlager eben gucken. Da kommen wir jetzt dran. Ohne weiteres. Weil die sind ja alle weg. Ach, jetzt steht der davor. Ah, ist doch nicht wahr. Okay, da kommen wir dann nicht mehr dran. Ja gut. Dann müssen wir mal schauen. Dann gehen wir draußen noch mal gucken. Was steht denn da drauf?
It's the cue cards for Lincoln's speech. I'm glad that I've been given one more life to give for my country.
Okay. Aber damit würde ich sagen, vielen Dank fürs Reinschauen. Wir sehen uns dann in der nächsten Folge und gucken mal, wie wir diese Riesenstatue von Abraham Lincoln aufgehalten kriegen. Und ich würde sagen, bis zum nächsten Mal.